What's up, everybody? It's Temptation. Welcome back to the RPM Feed the Beast server. We're in the old house because I want to get a few things done here today before we go over to the new one. So in here I've got these paint cans. These are pretty simple. It's just these tin plates, just tin and iron in an alloy furnace, which is what we have over there. Arrange that in the shape of a cauldron, and then you got your tin plates, or your paint cans, sorry. So the paint cans we're going to need for these paint brushes for our pneumatic tubes that we learned about last episode. So here I'm going to make a blue paint. I'm going to make a red paint, and I've been punching grass too because these flax seeds, man, it's like 1 in a million to get them. So guess we'll just have to make 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Make an orange, a brown, and a blue. So that's 6 colors, and then we're just gonna put these in here with our paint brushes. So we get a, why do I have 2 blues? I don't want 2 blues. So there's a blue paint. Oh wow, look at that. We don't even really need that much. There's a red paint. There's a brown, orange, and a yellow. Okay, so that was not as hard as I thought it would be, actually. Okay, so now we've got these paint cans. And also what I want to do while I'm over here is get some more glass fiber cables going. Because we're lacking on those, and we're going to need a lot of them for the new place. So let's see if we've got, I don't think we have any more electrum. I think we used it all. Yeah, so I'm gonna not cook up. Let's see, silver. You got any silver? Nope. Okay, so gold and silver. Put these over here. Then make sure everything's off here. I've disconnected most everything over here. All we've got left is a single MFSU. Boom. Just like that. And our water mills, which I'm going to have to move later anyways. Okay, so, but I've disconnected everything else. And I figured out quite a few things, actually. I ended up looking up a bunch of stuff on how to use things and whatnot. So, oh, that took a long time. Did I disconnect these? Oh, I did. Well, can we, I took the MFE too. Can we put my jetpack in there? Will that charge it? Nope. Okay, we'll just have to deal with it. Yeah, I'll do a couple. Oh, yes. It's working. Maybe we'll get the rest of this. Of course, I can't even see that there's anything left, but I guess there was. Sweet. Okay, so now, yeah, there we go. That's what we want. Cook it fast, furnace. We don't got much. Don't got much power here. Or don't have much. Bad grammar. The struggle right here. That's what it is. We're gonna make it. Beautiful. Okay, so that should give us plenty of cables then. Because I think I've disconnected everything else. Glass. I think it's glass with the diamond. Or wait, no, it's glass on the bottom and top with a diamond and electrum, right? Yeah, so let's just use all of our electrum on that. Oop. Almost a stack. I'm okay with that. Oh, also, I've made a couple new things that I gotta show you guys, so you don't freak out on me on what it is. Oh, poo. What I made is a timer, which you make with these wafers. Those are pretty simple to make. Pretty simple. And then I also made, I think I did this, it was a bat box and some solar panels. And you make that with the doped wafers. So now, the moment of truth. Let's go over. Yeah, let's go over to the new house and see how we can set this up. So, as you can see here, we've got 2 MFSUs. These things are full. Both of them. So that's good. I'm going to need to make another medium voltage transformer. But this one will work for this side. So this is just going to go right here. It's just going to come straight down. Straight down here. And we'll have a space there. And just like that. So I want to keep these sides pretty much separate when I get the thing set up. But this was actually, this cable goes all the way around here, down under there, so we have a little pathway back up, and it keeps following this way, which these are going to be the machines right here. So pretty crazy setup here. That's gonna, I think it'll be cool. We'll probably have to put it like an MFE or two in to kind of balance out the power, so to say. Okay, so here's what we got. I made another item sorter or sorting machine, and then I made this redstone timer. So you can change the interval on this. And this is a transposer. Sorry, transposer. That's TRAN transposer. Pretty simple. Piston, wood, cobble, redstone. This takes things out of chests, and it has to have a redstone pulse. So that's what you use this timer for. Puts a time in there. So if I send an item through, I don't have any junk items, but I'll do that later. If I send that through, it's gonna go. Oh. Okay. But look, it just holds it in there because there's no valid destination. If I take this off, so you can still see there's items in there. This is all powered by the solar panels. Like I think I explained this last time, but just wanted to make sure. And then it goes into this bat box, which is pretty easy to do. So now the tough part, right? All of these barrels over here, these are all going to be no color. So everything's just going to go into its respective barrel based on how far away it is. So that's pretty simple. But here's where we get complicated. These chests, I'm just going to do one row of chests, I think. I think that's the best way to do it, and then we can have signs above each chest. Oh, there's a diamond in there. Shine bright like a diamond. Okay, so now what we do is we use these paint brushes. We'll paint that pipe. And then we will... Okay, so probably what's going to happen is we're going to have like valuable stuff here, and then like ingots, and then dusts maybe, or ores. And then, you know, you just keep going down the line. So what we also need, which I did not bring, is some micro blocks. And the way I've seen people doing this is just with glass. Which I don't think we need that many, but that should work. Boop. Got too much stuff on me. Okay, so what I would like to do here, let's just do ores first. That's the easiest thing. Ores and things that are not cookable. So that would be the crystals. What else? Rubies, sapphires. Put a bunch of this stuff up. That's good. Okay, rubies, sapphires, green sapphires. So all this stuff that can't be processed is that's what we're gonna put. So now if we go back over here, now supposedly these pipes are supposed to not connect if they're painted. That's what I heard. I don't, oh, didn't mean to do that. But they do. So, I don't know if that's going to be a deciding factor, but we'll see. So, I mean, technically these should all be separated. If I take a couple of these chests down here, I think maybe it's because they have to have something to go into. Could be wrong. Who knows? But that separates them. And so I'm going to see if we even need these panels here. I doubt we do, but you never know. So, now that we've got these painted, and I haven't used the brown one. That's it. You got to be careful with these paint brushes, so I'm going to put them up. Just so we don't waste them. Okay, and now, oh, here's some ores. Yeah. So I've got some cobble here. Cinnabar. Iron. Okay. Take all of that. So let's say we want all of the ores. Technically, all of the ores are going to go to the macerator and all that. So let's just say we got some diamonds in here. So in this filter, or this sorting machine, which is not hooked up to anything up here, by the way, but it is about to be. And we're going to cut it off. We're going to cut everything off here that does not have a color, because that's going to mess us up. So we're going to cut all of this off. Okay. So now it's going to be going to anything here, over here, that has a color. There we are. So all these have colors. And I might as well just... boop. We might as well just do this just for good measure. Just so we know they're gonna separate. There we are. Okay, so that works. And it's getting dark, but that's okay. So what I want to do here is we'll say diamonds, you're gonna go to red. So this first column, we're gonna call this, whoops. If I can close that. Okay, we're gonna call this one, this one's gonna be red. Come on, red. We'll put a diamond in there. And now, when we put a diamonds in the chest, they're going to go into here. They're going to be pumped out so you can see the item. Now it shows it as red. So it's going to go all the way down here. It's going to find the red pipe. And it's going to go right in. Just like that. Pretty simple. And it works pretty good as well. It's not as fast as it really could be, because we could turn this up. We could say, okay, do it that fast. Now if we've got our diamonds going in here, check how fast that goes. There goes all the diamonds. We got some cobble going in there. We know the cobble is going to go down. It's going to go down and around to the barrels. So now that we've got that situation sorted out, quite literally, just like that, I'm going to put this stuff over here just for now. And then I'm going to go over, well, first thing, we need another MV transformer, which happens to be right here. 2 gold cables and a machine block. Pretty cheap. So, boop, boop. And look at that. Perfect. Since pretty much everything in our house runs on this medium voltage, there's really no reason for us to use anything else. It'd just be kind of a waste, I think. I can't remember if I needed anything else. What I was going to do, so I was going to go over here and, this is what I was going to do. Once we have everything set up, what I'd like to do is pump everything out of our chests into the new house. So we're going to really need 2 of everything that we want, because we have to put 1 in the filter. And that kind of is dumb, but that's okay, because the pipes don't do that. But all this stuff does, which is, I think, is kind of dumb. I think I already said that. But you get over it. Okay, so all that stuff should just come straight in and not need to be processed. Same thing with the shards. So we'll probably have a whole separate thing for shards. I got so much stuff in here. Fire shard, water shard, earth shard, biz shard, all sorts of shards. So all those do not need processed either. Okay, so now if we go back over to the new house. Oh. Uh-oh. Let me in. Let me in. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, and I forgot to get the machines. What up with that? What up with that? I gotta empty some of this stuff. Don't do this. Don't do this. Well, hello there, fair people. My name is Temptation, and welcome to the RPM Feed the Beast server. So, quite a few things have changed since last episode. First things first, Jake went ahead and made us a little hub, and set up our little portal thingies. Oh, no, I want the carrots. You can just right click on that and click here, and then it'll send you to the hub. Here's the hub, and we've got all these different people's houses here. Clint, Jake, Nick, SRC, Naira, me. So, we're gonna have more too. But these are with computer craft, so pretty cool stuff. So this goes to my new house, obviously. Ooh, it sounds like a wither, almost. Okay, so what we've got going over here now, I've made some more diamond chests, and I've actually made some paintbrushes. These are pretty easy. It's just the cans and then the paintbrush. And I got some more flaxseed. Apparently you can plant this and it will actually give you more seeds. So that's what I did, just bone meal a bunch of them. I went ahead and gave two chests per item type, just because I think it's going to, we might need that for some of them. And we may have to rearrange it more later. But so then we'll have 2 chests here that are just singles, and then 1 chest for just anything random that we happen to pick up. And actually, yeah, that's how it'll work. And then this will be enclosed up here. So I've added 2 more sorting machines. One gonna be for dusts, because this one I think we're gonna end up filling up with stuff once we find more things. This one's still the same for the macerator and such, and same here. So now with this sorting machine over here, all you have to do is power it. I don't need this redstone timer, so it's gonna put less strain on the server as well. But if you put it on this little circulating thing, it'll pull it out in stacks. And so if I put, which I don't really have anything on me right now that I want going anywhere, but if I, let's see, if I put 38 copper in here, it's going to pull out the 38 copper, send it to its respective thing, and there we go. Boop. Just like that. So I think that's the system we're going to go with, and this works pretty well, actually. The next thing I got to do is I've got to get a diamond pipe on here so I can tell it, okay, you have to go this way and whatnot. But after I do that, I think this sorting system should pretty much be done. I've added quite a few more barrels as well. And then I want to put panes here. They actually line up flush since these are red power tubes. So you can see the items coming in. But then I also, in the back here, want to put covers or blocks back here so that we don't see past this, just in case we have something else, you know. I think this is even, but I need to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, so that's even, and I'm okay with that. So now what we need to do is go back to the other house. And we're going to start transporting some stuff, hopefully. There's a zombie. Going to start transporting all of our dusts and things. And I hate jetpacks sometimes. We're going to start transporting all of that through our ender chest. And so what I was thinking, so we might as well just use this transposer. I'm going to tear down this piping, since we don't need it anymore. Why is there a tunnel there? Mining laser, maybe? Okay, so now if we hook up a pneumatic tube and a nope. A transposer. Nope. A transposer. I think that's the wrong way. We'll see. We shall see what happens. Let's get a little bit of cobble here. And then if we set our timer up. Yeah, so it's got to be the other way around. There we are. So there it's going to send our stuff through. And very slowly. But I'm just going to bump this down to as fast as it'll go. And let's just hope everything goes to its respectful place. Actually, I need to set up the blocks. So I'll take a block of each of those. I think I got a blue alloy and an aluminum. So now we'll send that over. And the thing about these blue electric and red power things is they don't keep the chunk loaded. So when you leave it, things stop pumping if it's far enough away, as far as I'm aware. Which kind of sucks. So I'm going to see what happens when I come over here if the other side stops pumping, because that might be a problem. Oh, but it looks like it's working. But now we look in the chest and it's pumped everything out. Oh, gosh. Okay. What do we got next? Orange. It's going to be our blocks. So this could be a dilemma. Because we kind of need to have this all loaded. So I guess really the only other option is a chunk loader. Now this is an enchantment table gold and an ender pearl, which is not too bad. But I have a I'm out of gold. As of right now, I'm completely out. I used it all on these sorting machines. So it looks like I'm gonna have to use an electrical engine over here, or redstone engines to pump stuff, so that we can have more than one place loaded. Which that's not too bad. So let's just test it and see what happens. Gosh, okay, let me in. So this is pumping now, this makes no sense. Okay, but let's just take all of the, first of all, let's click that. Click that, baby. And we'll take these engines. And we'll plop them on a little ditty. A little ditty I like to call the wooden pipe. And we'll just boop. And the boop. I've got electric engines, I just don't have sufficient power. Well, I take that back. I have... Uh-oh. I have this MFSU here. But it's... I don't have any cables. So... I wonder how many electric or redstone engines you can hook up to a pipe. Let's just hope it's 4. How about some levers? Oh yeah, so that's pumping a little faster. Still kind of slow, but it will pump. And that's the key. So it's gonna pump 4 items at a time instead. I really want this to speed up, so I'm gonna cut back when it's a little more sped up, and we'll see how it's going. So sorry about that, I got interrupted, but I went ahead and did the same thing over here, because these kind of covers actually you can't open the chest with, which kind of sucks. Whoops. I wonder if maybe... See, I don't even think you can... You can't even put like it in the middle, so it wouldn't really... I don't think it would even look good. But we can do the glass. And so with that, it'd be like that. And then I wonder if we can put item frames on the glass or signs. So that's something I can figure out later, but I want to get this look together first. And boom. So that looks pretty cool. And then we can block this off here. Oop. Little lag there. So we can block that off so nobody sees back there. And really, we don't even need these. Except to be cool, you know? Don't even need them. I think the glass panels really look, they make it look cool though. So now we can see the items coming in as well. Now what are we using? We got, oh, we're getting into some of the good stuff. Good stuff's coming in. It looks good too. Everything's been sorted properly. So there's all our crystals. Got some dust in there. A block or two. So yeah, I think that's about it for this episode. If you have any suggestions for me, then just go ahead and leave them down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. So yeah, we will get this finished, get all our stuff over here. Since you've seen most of it, I don't think there's really a need to show more. But I'll talk to you guys soon.